Welcome back to Dr. No Minute 73. My name is Brian.
And my name is Christian.
And this is the podcast that takes the longest running, most smooth, suave, debonair spy franchise around and breaks it down one shaken minute at a time, never stirred. Because this is Bond and I see what you're doing.
We were almost done.
I'm waiting for you to finish. That's what she said. Say minute Bond.
Minute Bond.
I like how I actually finished my part. And I said, I see what you're doing. And then you were like, we're almost finished. I'm like, yeah.
Part. I got way into your part. I forgot my part was even a thing.
Thank you for being such a unselfish lover.
Of course.
You weren't even paying attention to your part. You were so into my part.
That's usually how I am, Brian.
Oh, Christian, what happened? What happened to us? We used to love each other. Wasn't all sexual.
Kids happened. No.
Kids.
So,
what?
In this minute, we see it starts out with Bond and Honey kind of bathing themselves in the river, and she's like, "Yo, you smell better already."
Which is like, no, you have water up your nose.
And he's like, "Oh, thanks." And then Coral calls him over, and this kind of makes me mad a little bit. But she's like, "Oh, they're fucking dragon tracks. Like, bitch, haven't you ever seen like a trailer or something like a heavy piece of machinery with
or just tires?
Like, yeah.
They didn't show tires. Where it breathed, they could though.
Yeah, no, exactly. They did not show where he breathed, which also made me mad because I expected to see like a, I don't know, burn mark on like a couple of trees or some trees burned down or like something, right?
Yeah, I'm 50-50 on whether I don't like that or I do like it because, you know, more mystery. Why not?
Yeah.
But also like maybe seeing something burned would have, I don't know. What was I going to say?
A burned body? Would that be too much?
Oh, the other thing I was going to say is that clearly they're in a vehicle. That sign is either bullshit or they're in like a hermetically sealed vehicle that saves them from danger. Whoever's in that vehicle, you know?
Yeah.
Or they have suits on or something. Which makes no sense because if no one's there, why is that vehicle there and why is it burning something? Just for shits and giggles? In an area it shouldn't be. Or no one should be, you know? I don't know.
Well, isn't this Dr. No's? I think this is Dr. No's like machine that looks like a dragon that's either controlled by a person there, like, or remotely by remote, you know.
It's 100% Dr. No's vehicle. I don't think at that time it would be remotely controlled just based on the times, I'm guessing. So I'm saying, like, if this is an actual radioactive area, if that sign wasn't bullshit, even though it looked bullshit, if that sign wasn't bullshit, then why the hell are his employees going in that area and just randomly burning shit?
I think
does he employ some pyro maniacs with a death wish? Like, why is that there?
I think it's to scare people off, man.
But that's past the beachfront. That's past the sign that says like this is dangerous. That's way in the middle of in a random spot. You know, put the dragon on the beachfront at night. Shoot, you know.
I think it's for the people that try to get too close. Like it's just to keep people as far away as possible. That's what I keep coming back to. I'm sorry.
It feels like I get it, but it feels like a video game where you don't actually have the biggest threat or the most convincing threat at the forefront.
Yeah.
It's like, I will have my pawns by the beach. They're very ineffective. And if you somehow get past them, then I'll have a sign, which is very ineffective. And if you get past the sign, then I'll have a dragon that's never around. Very ineffective. But it feels like a video game where you have to start out easy.
The dragon might stumble upon you and you might get burned, but you might just see it from a distance and be able to run away from it because it's probably slow as fuck.
Yeah. If you got dogs before that, like why do you, whatever.
I don't know, man. I think
I'm sure a bunch of people are listening to this or watching this and they're like, I know what the dragon is and you're a fucking idiot.
I know, right? I bet this is way more entertaining for the people that have already seen it.
I could totally see a few people being like, well, I know it's coming, so you sound stupid right now.
Yeah.
But bless you if you forgive my stupid sounding anyway.
And then Bond and Honey go off in separate ways because Coral is gonna. He says something about like if I heard correctly that he's gonna go one way to in case the dragon sniffs them out or something.
He's gonna keep watch in case the dragon comes back and smells them.
Yeah.
But they're gonna switch and take turns keeping watch. Yay! Where the fuck were you, Bond, when you decided to just take a nap on the beach and then tell Quarrel to get your shoes?
Yeah,
Like, now they're being team members. Bravo. Yeah. Two things. Quarrel has his gun in his pocket. That's hilarious. And when he takes the gun out, he directly points it at Honey Rider. Which is like, dude, gun safety. Come on.
I gotta watch that.
Actually, let me go see. What second was that? I want to see if his hand was like on the trigger when he did that. 30. His hand was on the trigger.
Yeah.
But also, like,
takes it out like an amateur.
Yeah.
Like
now I'm like, what the fuck is Bond doing? He takes a nap till daytime, and he said first off he told Leiter that if in 12 hours he wasn't back, it's Leiter's thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's past 12 hours. If it's not past 12 hours, it will be by midnight because he says we'll be out of here by midnight. And I'm like, okay, what? Why? Why the delays? Why? What are you doing? This is like, it's like he's saying, not because he's British, but he's like, we need to stop for 2 p.m. tea until midnight. I'm going to catch some fish. Quarrel's going to bake some chips and we'll have some fish and chips. And I'm just like, what is with the distractions? You're already going to blow past that 12 hours. Leiter should be on the island and like find you and be like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
But like, there's so much delaying. I understand you want to have us run up against the clock for that missile launch threat or whatever, but like, fudge the numbers. Say that you're getting in with 12 hours left and don't nap. Get there right in the morning and like put your boat under whatever.
Maybe Bond said that we'll be out of here in like by midnight, because he knows that Felix and his guys are coming at a certain point and to get them out.
Oh, okay. I was taking that as we'll leave this hiding place by midnight.
Yeah. No.
So maybe he does mean we'll be out of here completely by midnight.
Yeah, because I think he's expecting Felix and the guys to show up anyways as a I mean, it's a safety net, right? If he gets taken prisoner or something, he knows somebody's coming.
Look, I'm just going to say in the last minute, I know that Felix doesn't come in at all.
Fuck you.
Well, I'm sorry. I didn't want to keep playing with it. I know it looks like Felix shows up in the last minute. And that's all I'm going to say.
But you're not sure, so shut up.
I'm not sure. Sure. But that's what I've been operating on is like, we're past that 12 hours.
Yeah, I know.
Why did they even say that?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think it had a purpose of some sort. We just don't know yet or understand. Yeah. Who knows? We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see. Didn't she grab pants? No, she only grabbed a shirt.
Yeah.
There's this funny thing, and they run to the shore at around 13 seconds. Bond picks up his gun because he was listening to Quarrel say, look, and Honey has her knife.
Mm-hmm.
We also didn't mention that she said that she thinks, first off, people have died, but also her dad was killed.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Why is she there?
Her dad was killed by Dr. No.
Yeah, but I mean, like, why is she there? You know? She said she was there for seashells. Fine. Cool beans. But if she's there and she knows her way around the island and she thinks her dad's been killed, please, I just want in the next minute for her to be like, I've been, making money to survive with these seashells, but I've also been mapping out the island because I'm going to kill that bastard. That's all I want. Otherwise, if she doesn't say that, it's going to be like, why the hell are you... All right, this won't be right because I'll be calling her and her father the villain in this metaphor and Dr. No and his troops the innocents, but just flip that in your mind and it'll make sense. If her dad was a fox in the hen house and then the dad disappeared, why would she only come back to be the next fox in the hen house? You know? Like, come back and kill the owners who own the hen house and be like, you killed my dad.
I get where you're coming from.
I don't know.
Right.
I want to know that she's
thinking,
there for more than seashells and to look sexy in a wet shirt. You know?
Maybe she was, maybe she wasn't, Brian. We don't know that yet.
Yeah, it's the Bond franchise. She totally could just be there for seashells and to look hot in a wet shirt.
What I was thinking, Brian, is that maybe her dad worked for Dr. No, and she had been to the island before, and she knows the island well because of that, and got killed by Dr. No. Working for him, maybe.
Okay. Or what?
She just goes back to collect seashells because she knows that they're there. I don't know.
What was the thing you said at the end? You said, or something?
Or maybe she just goes back to collect seashells because she knows the island already, you know?
All right.
Maybe she, like I said, she'd been there many times before with her dad, who she thinks was killed by Dr. No.
Well, clearly she didn't get any inheritance.
Right.
she needs to keep working like that in those conditions.
Right.
Definitely not Jen Valfio, where it's like, thank God my grandfather died because I'm flush with cash.
I fucking love you, Ralphio.
I've seen like 2 episodes of Parks and Rec.
That is such an amazing show. You need to watch it. Seriously. I'm shocked.
I'm looking forward to when we get to the day when we do our How I Met Your Mother podcast.
Or we should do Parks and Rec, because that show's fucking amazing. And you've never seen it, so that would be good for you to watch for the first time.
If we do that, fair warning, because I've seen in like clips or whatever, when we get to episodes or the one episode, whichever it is, I don't know, where Louis C.K.'s there, I'm just going to be like, fuck him! Next! That'll be the entirety of my contribution, unless I break down the other scenes, because I'm just going to be like, fuck this! I don't give a shit! Fuck you very much! But yeah, that was minute 73 of Dr. No.
My name is Christian.
My name is Brian. Follow the minutes on Instagram at BondMinuteBonded if you want.
And that was money.
Every penny of it.